ChatGPT just launched a full-on AI browser, and it's not what you think. As you browse, it actually reads what you're reading, watches what you're watching, clicks buttons, automates tasks, and even runs multiple actions at once. It's called Atlas, and after testing it myself, I can tell you this might be the most powerful upgrade to the internet we have seen in years. In this video, I'll show you 7 real use cases that prove how it researches, builds, automates, and even learns with you. So before we dive in, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's talk about the first use case, research agent. Researching new startup idea is time consuming, but what if Atlas could handle the research for me? Read everything, connect the dots, and hand me a clean summary. Here's what happened when I tried it. I turned on agent mode, asked Atlas to find AI startups that raise funding this month, and instead of me drowning in blog posts, it read every article, summarized the details, and built a table with startup names, funding amounts, investors, and what each company actually does. This is literally a time saver for me. And yeah, it performs this action faster than using ChatGPT's agent mode from Chrome. Here's a side-by-side comparison of the same task. Atlas performed this in 52 seconds, while ChatGPT in Chrome performed worse in 2 minutes. Next section is competition analysis. Before starting a new project, I always ask few questions. Is my competitor making money? How much money are they making per month? If they're making money, that means the idea is validated and has demand. Researching these questions requires me to visit similar web, look for their traffic numbers, and do the maths. But with Atlas, I could be on their web page, and since it has context, I ask it to give me traffic data and do the math. It does that in few seconds. As a user, I don't really have to leave the chats. This again saves a lot of time. So after comparing my competitors, I thought, what if Atlas could take the data and store it inside Notion database automatically for later use? I asked it to create a Notion page with the comparison results, and honestly this part felt a little risky because I'm giving complete control to the agent, which is clicking here and there trying to figure out how to paste this data. But when it started typing, naming the page, pasting the data all on its own like a human would do, that's when it hit me. This isn't just automation, this is delegation. I only told it the outcome I want and it performed the actions on its own. Of course, this is a simpler example. You can do much more complex things with it and I'm still exploring. But so far so good. If you have ever asked ChatGPT to write code, you know the pain. When it confidently gives you buggy, outdated code, you waste a lot of time debugging the code and arguing with AI. It's quite frustrating to say the least. But this problem seems to be solved with having proper context of the documentation. When you visit a documentation page and then ask it to give you the code, there are high chances it gives you accurate code on the first try, just because it has context of the documentation. And honestly, this one is a time and energy saver for me. I have yet to test this on complex scenarios, but so far this is an amazing improvement. As an entrepreneur, you want to hop on to trends, but knowing what trends are breaking is the first step. So you need to be on social media a lot, subscribe to dozens of newsletters, be in private communities, etc. etc. Imagine if Atlas could check for these trends every day and update your own dashboard in Notion. I asked Atlas to find the latest AI startups, emerging markets, emerging niches, and product launches. Then summarize everything inside a Notion page, and it does that successfully. For now, agent mode can perform these research tasks, yes, but unfortunately having the agent perform it every day is still missing. I hope in the future, Agent Builder or N8N is integrated to Atlas, then we could create powerful dashboards. But for the time being, it does the job well of finding emerging trends. The learning use case is just perfect for me. I learned by doing, and I have been trying to learn video editing by editing my own YouTube videos. But here's the thing though, since I haven't taken any course on video editing, I don't even know the terms to search for. But now when I watch YouTube videos and I like a certain effect, I immediately ask Atlas what's the name of the effect and how I could replicate this in CapCut. It sees my screen, gives me the name and a tutorial to achieve that effect. Isn't that amazing? I like watching business podcasts and they are very long. So I'm asking Atlas for summary and key insights from the videos I'm watching. For example, yesterday I was watching a Shark Tank episode. One question I always have while watching is whether the startup is currently in business or not. Atlas helps here, and the fact that I don't have to leave the window to search these curious questions is great. I also use it to extract the hook text from the videos I really like. I like to analyze why that hook worked to grab attention. This helps me to write good scripts for my own YouTube videos. That's it for the use cases. There are some things that I don't like about Atlas though, but I will make a separate video about it. But I feel that it would only get better from here. I think this type of agentic browsing will change the way how we browse, work, and even entertain ourselves. What do you think? Leave a comment on how you guys are experimenting with Atlas. And if you want to see how I built an app inside ChatGPT, click here. And subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.